Good morning. Just hanging out with my Percy pig. It's the 1st of December. I would love to be opening my coffee advent calendar or any advent calendar with you right now, but my advent calendar has not yet arrived. I did have I didn't realise I sounded this bad. I apologise. I did have a Christmas coffee in my coffee cup. I had my peppermint pinwheel coffee in my coffee cup. I'm going to order some more. They had this offer on yesterday and I meant to order, but unfortunately it got past the 6 p.m. deadline when sit up, Percy, when the offer ended, before I could get onto that. So we'll see what the weekend brings in terms of ordering, because they do, if you order over 70, they give you a free sleeve. I'm always a bit like, do I want this free sleeve? So I'm going to see what the December free sleeve is. But the tree is up. We haven't hung the ornaments yet. So 1st of December plan is definitely to put the ornaments on the tree, put all my little coffee cups on the tree, and then potentially wrapping tonight, potentially wrapping tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how all of this is by the end of the day. But welcome to Vlogmas. It's very exciting. Right, I must get these decorations on that tree because they're sitting here just bugging me, and I'm like, right, I've had a Red Bull, I've had some mulled wine. That's a classic Christmas combination, isn't it? Feeling a lot better, as you can tell, than I did this morning. Maybe it's the Red Bull and mulled wine combination. Who knows? What would that be? It's not like a Jaeger bomb, like a Christmas bomb. I don't know. So this is the situation with the mini Disney tree. We've got a few Primark things on there. Last year's Very Merry Christmas Party ornament. Little Winnie the Pooh. That little set was from Walmart. So there's one here and one over here. Little Minnie there. Munch thing from last year. She was meant to be scented. And then the wreath from Asda that is going to go up on the door. And then I've been trying on shoes. So those are definitely, which is a shame, those are definitely too wide. These are keepers. Yes, I ordered a ton of kids' shoes on Black Friday. And then these are the third pair of these. They are the most beautiful shoes. But who can you spot on there? These, I'm now gone down to, this is a 5.5. I wear a 6.5. So I ordered a 6.5 and they were massive. So then I ordered the 6 and thought, I'll order the 5.5 as well. And then, I'll take the ones that don't fit back. The 5.5 is still too big. And now I'm torn. Do I order the 5? My feet are, I have other Adidas trainers that are too small in a 6.5. What's up with that? And these are 6.5, and these are both 6.5 kids Disney trainers. I mean, you can see the massive difference between the width, obviously. But and these are a 5.5. These are a 6.5. What's up with that? And then yeah, these were the Lego ones. They're so pretty and so pink. I love the detail on the sole, but not meant to be. I regret not buying the Lego trainers that I saw in TK Maxx on Tottenham Court Road last summer. I still have regrets about that. And this is new. This is the softest thing in the world. Just, yeah. That's where I went. So this little cup here is one, look at that from my ring yesterday. This little cup here is one of my favourite cups, but because it's a little bit small, I can't use it for my sort of regular everyday coffee on my Nespresso. So it either has to be like a little evening alcoholic double espresso with a Baileys in type of thing, or a cafetiere coffee because you can refill. So that's today's coffee for you. Still no advent calendar. So I just went to see Santa Claus the movie, which was a 4K restoration, and oh, it was so lovely. I was having some issues with my Limitless card, so they had to help me in the cinema because it was telling me that I already had a film book then, and I clearly didn't. And they were like, oh, with your membership you can get the Premier Plus seats. I was like, oh, fancy. So I was like all the way at the back. I had the whole Premier Plus section to myself. Got my cold coffee from this morning here. And it was just marvellous. I was sat there, my little festive top with my festive earrings, and I had a festive sandwich and a festive coffee from Costa. Just enjoying myself. Best way to start a Saturday. I feel all warm and cozy now. And it was warm in the cinema actually, to like derobe, and I was still a little bit warm. It's like, if I didn't think it was a disgusting thing to do, I'd take my boots off right now because my feet are a bit hot. So we are 2 for 2 on festive films watched in December, because last night we watched Genie with Melissa McCarthy and Ego Nwodum doing a really bad English accent. Like, I like her on SNL, but she needs to stick to her own accent, or I don't know what other accent she can do, but not a British one. But Melissa McCarthy was funny. I don't know, I just really felt like watching a Christmas film last night, and when I kind of clicked on and that popped up, I was like, yes. And then I found out it was Richard Curtis one, which is very appropriate because I'm seeing Christmas actually next weekend. It's going to be so festive. I've got, my festive bag as well, my festive trousers. So 2 Christmas films in 2 days. So this lends itself well to watching Muppet Christmas Carol and wrapping presents tomorrow. I'm kind of like, I was tempted to start today, but I'm like, let's eke out the Christmas films, just do one a day. And very excitingly, under my coat there, on my advent calendar, because I got a text to say that my advent calendar had arrived, so we can unbox that together. Let's go inside and do that. Very exciting. Right, so here it is. Got to get it out the box. It's exactly the same size as the box. Only a little bit dented. It's fine. And then of course it's in another box, which is exactly the same size as the box.
That's clever, it's on like different sides.
Let's see what we've got. Festive black double espresso. This is probably the festive edition one I'm least interested in, but I'm sure we'll make a nice latte with it. I think it's meant to be quite strong. And number 2 on the Brewdog calendar. Presumably that one, not the one above it.
Yeah.
We have a Lost Lager in blood orange. That actually sounds really nice. Right, here's number 2 then. Oh, I need to put the Christmas watch strap on. Oh, it's an Altezo. Very espresso heavy first couple of days of advent calendar Nespresso. Put them in the Christmas Nespresso jar. Right, let's see what's behind door number 3. We have an Intenso. Not usually my cup of tea, but you know, this one might be good actually as an iced one because it would take the intensity out of it a little bit. I think I might make the Christmas double espresso as a latte this morning. So I filmed the videos this morning and had some lunch whilst watching Royal Family Christmas special. Very into rewatching Royal Family at the minute. And then I've just been working since then. Only about halfway through what I need to do. There's still more I need to do, but just went to pick up a Greg's Too Good To Go, so I thought I would show you what I got, and then I really have to make another coffee because I'm sat here falling asleep. So this is the bag. We have a glazed ring donut, which even the bag feels sticky. Can't cope with that. We have 2 chocolate orange muffins. Don't like chocolate orange. We have 1 tandoori chicken baguette. Again, much more of an Ollie thing than a me thing. We have a jammy heart biscuit, which I think I'm just going to eat now. Speaking of eating now, we have a sausage, bean and cheese melt, which was warm when I picked it up, which is why I'm going to eat it just now. And then we have a pack of 4 sticky things. Just sticky jam donuts, just the stickiest sticky things. Not me. So yeah, so I'm going to put that in the fridge. And eat my sausage, bean and cheese melt just now because I want to eat my sausage, bean and cheese melt just now. And we're going to go make another cup of coffee because, yeah, I'm tired. I'm just like, I slept in, had a late night, slept in, and that's made me feel worse. It's fine though. Yeah, carry on doing some work. I'm trying to decide what coffee I would like to make, whether I just want to make like plain one, whether I want to make a fancy one, whether I want to make a boozy one. I don't know. I can't remember if I've got like specific booze for coffee. I'm having a look at the drinks trolley here. This is a side you don't often see because the table's in a different place because of the Christmas tree, you see. But I'm quite liking this frame by the Christmas tree, currently propped on the advent calendars. You're propped on top of the Brewdog one against the Pringles one. Do need to open the Pringle one though. I'm just like, I hope it's not salt and vinegar because I would like to eat it. So I've decided we're going to take today's advent calendar Intenso pod. This was today's, wasn't it? Yeah. So we're going to put that one on. And then made a decision fairly quickly because I found this in the fridge. Then what I have here is I have a gingerbread gin liqueur. And I'm going to put some of that into the coffee. Make myself a boozy gingerbread coffee. So I figure, well, if it's an Intenso pod, it can definitely take all of this gingerbread goodness. 100%. You can tell it's only the first week of Vlogmas because I completely forgot about my advent calendar. So let's see where number 4 is. Oh, there it is. I like how they've spaced it out so you get one from each side every day. Oh, so this is one of the new Christmas flavours, the frosted caramel nut flavour. Oh, I felt come out. Now if I'd have opened that first, I'd have had that this morning. Isn't it pretty? I have some in my basket, but I just haven't clicked order yet. And as you can see, yesterday's Pringles can was sour cream and onion. So now we're on to day 4. We'll open day 2 on the Pringles Advent. So at the top here, it's exciting. The only thing with this one is that once you open one, you can see the next like drawer on, which is annoying. So I think there might be a pattern to it, which is also annoying knowing that there's a pattern. There we go. We have the original Pringles. Very exciting. I am very much enjoying this so far. I will say though, chapters are quite long, so I'm little, oh god, I'm so fluffy this morning. I'm running a little bit behind because I couldn't not read the first chapter, had to do that. But yeah, enjoying it. I'm excited to have that frosted caramel nut because, as I say, I currently have about 3 sleeves of it sitting in my basket waiting to click order. Should have done it Thursday when there was an offer, but I just didn't manage to get to my phone by 6 o'clock because I was busy. And yeah, that's that really. My end of the year is filled with, should have done that Nespresso order earlier than I planned to do it. So yeah, yesterday's festive offering was the Royal Family Christmas episode. So we'll see if I manage to get to watch anything festive today. Time to get ready. I don't think I'm going to have to scrape the car, so I think I'm sort of running on time. You know, when you have to like balance how long it's going to take you versus whether you have to scrape the car or not. Fingers crossed. I think it's been raining all night and it's currently 5 degrees. That's not scraping temperature, is it? No. So no festive film watched tonight, but we did go to the cinema. We were going to see a Screen Unseen, so we had no idea what it was. The couple of clues that they gave, a few people were saying, oh well, this links with Wonka, and I was like, oh, I really hope it's Wonka, because I want to see that anyway. But I mean, I'm going to go and see it this weekend, so look out for that movie review coming if it isn't up already. Yes, so it was Next Goal Wins, which I'd see, I keep forgetting the title of it. I was like, One Goal Wins? No, Next Goal Wins, which I keep seeing, I've seen the trailer for, but again, the title just, it's not a sticking in my brain type of title. And so I was like, oh yeah, no, I've seen the trailer for this one, but when the title card came up, I was like, I don't know what this is. But yeah, it was about the American Samoan soccer team and their kind of quest for World Cup qualification. And if you've been following the channel for any length of time, you will know that when it comes to sports underdog films, I'm a big fan. So I was like, I kind of settled into it. It was lovely. It was a nice length, like a nice hour and 40 minutes. We like a sort of classic length of film where you don't feel like you might die if you don't go to the toilet in the middle of it. And it meant that we got out of the cinema at like 9:30, which isn't too bad because, yeah, if it had been like a 2-hour film, it'd be like 10 o'clock. So yeah, it was just a nice time. And before that, we went to Wetherspoons and they had a whole festive menu. So I had this like Christmas pizza and these like pigs, you could get a side of pigs in blankets, and then these like festive cheesy chips. It was delightful with my pint of Copperberg. It was just lovely. So like nice like chilled out Monday evening. It was lovely. But you can see I am really quite tired. Also my Disney Store package came and they left it on the sodden wet doormat out in the rain, so I was really concerned that stuff inside was going to be wet, even though I'd left specific instructions of whatever Royal Mail does. This was Amazon delivering my Disney Store order. I don't know why, because it's always been Every before, so I don't know when they switched to Amazon delivery. If they switch to Amazon delivery, why can't I get it from an Amazon locker? The only like pickup option it gives me, it won't even give me a pickup option actually, whereas when I was at mum and dad's, like I could pick it from Matalan. It was great. But yeah, I'd said specifically, like Royal Mail does, can you put it in the back garden please? You can put it under the table, and then at least it doesn't get wet. And if they leave it on the sort of wet ground, at least it's not on a sodden doormat. Like, don't leave something on a doormat that's like clearly very wet. It's only going to soak it all up because it's a cardboard box. Thankfully, to the Disney Store, everything inside was wrapped in either another box or plastic, which, you know, we don't like too much plastic, but it meant that none of my stuff got damaged because like the outside of the plastic on like my Christmas Mickey Mouse toy was wet, which like it's not good if the Mickey Mouse himself had got wet. Like, can you imagine? Also, they said specifically it was by the back door, aka where I'd requested it to be, in the back garden. It was not. It was right in the street on the front door. Yeah. So busy day, but productive day. I got my massive Adidas order sent back to Adidas since none of it fitted, as you know. But I was able to go to a post office I'd not been to before, inside of a co-op. So that was handy. I will note that one down for future reference because it was really handy. I parked right outside it. It was brilliant. And yeah, just busy day at work. Don't feel like I kind of got to the end of any job. I mean, that's teaching for you, but yeah. And yeah, I'm quite excited to have my frosted caramel nut coffee tomorrow morning, but I will try and remember and open my window before I make my coffee tomorrow morning. So yeah, I will see you in the morning.
Can't believe we're already at door number 5. Happy birthday, Walt Disney. 5th of December. Looks like a double espresso. I've ripped that. Yep, double espresso dolce. Don't mind one of these, they're alright. Thinking of ordering a sleeve of one of those. There's a theme here, isn't there? Nevertheless, we're going to have the frosted caramel nut pot today. Very exciting. We got the goods with the festive box. So you can tell I'm super tired because last year I managed to wrap all of my presents whilst watching Muppets Christmas Carol. All of them. This year I'm like, I've done one family, 2 members from another family, and then like 1 present. Like I've got slow, but then I'm also very tired. So I was like, I will wrap the length of the Muppet Christmas Carol. I watched the extended version on Disney Plus. We've got the original song, what I saw in the cinema, and what I had on VHS. You know, why I couldn't understand that, like, when I watched it on TV, they cut the song. And then when I watched it on Disney Plus, they cut the song. You just have to click extras and then extended version for the full, you know, when love is gone song. Enjoyed my Bailey's coffee immensely. Forgotten how good that was. Need to get myself some more decaf coffee to enjoy Bailey's coffee even more. I mean, to be fair, the caffeine probably wouldn't affect me at this point. This is how tired I am. But did some wrapping. I didn't realise I switched the tree off. When did I switch the tree off? I mean, I obviously did. So hopefully I will do some more wrapping tomorrow night because it would be nice to just have it finished because I need to give away most of the presents this weekend. And I've just been waiting till I could actually wrap, and this is the first weekend I could, so yeah, if I hadn't had so much work to do on Sunday, if I'd got my planning done last week, you know, I don't know what hours of the day I would have done it, I would have been able to wrap on Sunday, and I probably would have got more done because I would have been less tired, but I used that less tiredness to do some work. Three of the lessons I've planned I haven't even done this week so far, but, you know, the lesson I have done, it was a good day of learning today. Like, everything felt solid and good, and, you know, we can multiply fractions. Love that so much. I'm already excited about tomorrow's advent calendar. Let me show you the presents and then we're going to bed. So we got this whole massive bag here by all the wires, this bag, and then these presents, phone charger. And then this is my bestie's bag. Love that ornament so much. I mean, I love them all. Oh, and then this classic tree topper right here. Such a classic. Let's see what's behind door number 6. Another double espresso. I know, it's another espresso. Sorry, it's for milk, piccolo, little espresso. I sort of forgot, I know it sounds weird, but I forgot yesterday to think about what the like frosted caramel nut one was like. I didn't sort of recognise that it was a new one and didn't think about it. That's why I didn't tell you about it yesterday. It's so hard when you're like, I left this driveway or parking space, whatever it is, more than 12 hours ago. And I'm like, I don't, normally I would say, oh, I don't feel like I've achieved a lot, but I think today's been quite a productive day, but it feels it. Like, I just want to go to bed, but I know there's stuff I need to do in the house, and like, need to wash my hair and have some dinner, and like, I just want to lie down and just be quiet for a minute. Yeah, no. Satisfying. Somebody asked for another Christmas cushion. Oh! Won't even come out the box. That's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Woo! Excited to take this into school and open it. There's obviously a couple that I'm hoping for, and then the pin's in its own little free jiffy bag. So there is the pin. I love it. And here's a better look at the munch things. So this is the set with Remy the hot chocolate, Emile the croissant, Joy the sundae, Sadness the blueberry pie, Sully the onigiri, and Mike, I'm not sure what that is, but I like, because it's like the pairings, dynamic duos. I wish I'd bought two and could have Joy and Sadness together, but then I love all of these. I think they are all the cutest, so we'll just see what we get. I will let you know tomorrow. Let's see what's behind door number 7, shall we? Do we think it's another espresso? It's a Melosio. Like, I could actually have that one this morning. It's a mug coffee. But I tend to save my Melosios. Randomly. I tend to save them for if I have guests. Or if I'm trying something like different in a coffee and I want a plain flavoured coffee. Not everyone likes a flavoured coffee. My prediction for the Pringles, my Pringle prediction, if you will, is that this is going to be a plain one, because I think that each row is the same. I mean, we may never know. Yeah, see, plain one. I'm going to take these with me today. If I can get them out, I'll just leave them there otherwise. So I am loving this. I'm 100 pages in and it's a 300-page book, so I'm hoping to get it finished soon. I mean, I might even, if I remember, take it away with me this weekend, because I might have some reading time. I don't know. I might just fall asleep. Also don't know that. But yeah, I didn't get back until about 7 last night, and so I had a shower, had my dinner, went to bed. This is not the most flattering angle. And so no more wrapping took place, which means I will need to do some wrapping tonight. But firstly, I need to get the Christmas nails done. I think I know exactly what I want, but I'm not sure whether to go for, like last time I did a sort of mix of 2 for my Halloween nails. So I'm not sure whether to go for like one design across all 5 or do a little bit of a mix. I can't decide.
I might do like the middle three, like one thing, and then the thumb and the pinky something else. In case you were wondering what I'm wearing for Christmas jumper day, this is the earrings and the sparkly headband. And look, oh joy, it's Christmas. Yeah!
There's some very important things to tell you before I sign off on this first week of Vlogmas. Firstly, got my Christmas nails done. Focus. Anyway, it's Mickey Christmas lights. It's sparkly with some red sparkly tips. Although because they all broke, they've gone really short. So the tips are really short. Like, oh, that's a shame. Secondly, finishing off Bailey's coffee here, because was doing a little bit more wrapping. And thirdly, it's the 7th of December, which means my pre-order, it came. It's so exciting. I've like genuinely thought that I would end up reading this today, and then I went and got my nails done and had my dinner and got home at like 9:30. And so yeah, needed to finish some last minute wrapping because they need to be delivered this weekend. And yeah, I've not done it. I'm like, smells good though. Definitely smells good, and I'm excited because I've been waiting for this since I knew it was coming. And so just, yeah, really excited to read it. But I'm also really enjoying Why I'm Always Sloshed. So it's going on my little currently reading pile. It's easier that way, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I didn't film any dinner. Festive watch of the day was we watched 2 episodes of Royal Family, one of which was the Festive episode. I think the best Festive episode. I was like, what is it they buy him at the end of this episode? And I was like, oh, it's Sky, isn't it? And yeah, I was like, oh, it's Sky. That's, yeah, it's funny. Some of it though, oh my god, it's so dated, and just the way they talk about Cheryl's weight all the time. I just remember that, sitting there going, oh my god, I'm so much fatter than this actress, and they're calling her like enormous, and oh, she'll never get a man, and oh yeah, it's the biggest ass I've ever seen. And it's like, no, it's really not. Like, I'm sat here, it's a bigger ass. I'm proud of it. But yes, I hope you've enjoyed this first Vlogmas video. I'm excited. I would sit here at night and I'm like, oh, I wonder what's in my advent calendar for tomorrow. But do let me know in comments if there's a particular thing you would like to see. I've got some festive activities going on this weekend, and I'm also hoping to go and see Wonka because that comes out tomorrow. And I love it, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Wasn't a fan at all of the Johnny Depp one, but loved the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and just really loved listening to the audiobook of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when I was little. Like, I had it on tape, and I'd also got it out from the library, and it's very good. But yes, it's really time to go to bed. It's been a hell of a week. I always forget exactly how like busy and hellish this time of year is, because everybody's overtired and overexcited all at the same time, and we all just need that break. But there's so many things that you need to get done before you can go on that break, and so I'm just like, get me through, just get me through. We can do this. So yes, I will be back with another Vlogmas video for you next week, so make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on that. The next video after this will either be my next movie review video or my November wrap up, so I will see you with my next video very soon. Thanks for watching.